I'm making this video for you guys, and uh, I was too tired last night to record yesterday, so this is going to consist of July 15th and July 16th trades. Paper trading, realized paper trading. I should be going live soon. Um, but I can't remember all the stocks I even traded. So ticker symbol ride. Um, Honestly, I think it was my second trade of the day. Um, yeah, it was my second trade of the day. Um, I honestly was late to shorting it, and I wasn't even watching. I think I was watching or I wasn't. I can't remember how yesterday went down. But by the time I got in, um, the stock was right here, consolidating, doing the flagpole pattern here. Um, so I shorted here with the risk of right here, and I honestly went in with a bit too much size. Um, and the stock was honestly illiquid. It wasn't. I won't say it wasn't. It wasn't illiquid, but it was lower than average. Its average volume. And I shorted it here and here. I can't remember exactly how many shares I got in with, but I know it was a lot. It was a bit too much. My risk was pretty high, so I had to play um, this part right here where, if you can see, I had to play it here where I couldn't, excuse me, risk off a high day. I couldn't risk off a high day because I sized in too big here. And then I added here, um, and it just started tumbling down. But this took a very long time. I mean, I got in at 11. Um, and not only that, I made it longer. I got in at 11. The lowest point was roughly 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Um, um, it took its time, and it took a very long time, and it was very choppy, um, trending downwards. Uh, um, but as it did, it went sideways here, and then eventually came downwards. Honestly, this was, I won't say it was a unnecessary trade, but I made it more challenging than it needed to be because as I'm waiting for it to pull back, I'm challenging different levels here. Challenging support levels here, and challenging this support level. And as I'm trading it, the stock is telling me, um, as I'm trading it, the stock is telling me that, you know, give me a second. Okay, there we go. As I'm trading it, the stock is telling me that, that it's telling me to to get out, but it's also and I made multiple mistakes here. It was telling me to get out, but it also hit my target goal. I was aiming for 50 cents the most, and I got more than what I was looking for, and I didn't I didn't recognize what was happening in front of me, which caused me to not get out when I was supposed to. So after it broke past this level, I was like, okay, I'm in for a run, possibly. I'm in for a nice drop. Um, and then I'm like, okay, I'm challenging this level right here to see if it's gonna break. It started consolidating and uptrending and uptrending, but I wasn't trying to get out here and or here because we were gearing towards. We were in the middle of the day. It was 1 o'clock here, 1 o'clock here, and I didn't want to just get out. Um, and then it began fading some more. I still had enough time within the day to trade or to play this trade. So, and I wanted to wait till 2 o'clock to see what would happen. And before 2 o'clock, it just came down, breaking this level and slightly breaking this lowest support level at 865. It went down to a it went down at 862. So it only broke down by like 3 cents. And as I saw it breaking down here, I asked myself, not even asked myself, I told myself that, okay, if it holds up, you already know what's going to happen. If it holds up, it's going to start uptrending. And if it starts consolidating, it's going to start uptrending. Um, it's going to start uptrending. And then I saw that there was like not enough volume, but not only that, it wasn't breaking this level. And I knew to get out, but I kept challenging it. Um, and I kept challenging it. I didn't realize, okay, I hit my target goal and I was up 50 cents per share. If you want to compare um, the highest point, which is 923, to the lowest point, that's 75 cents. That's a 75-cent move. And that's practically this whole big run. And it's not down. This whole move was from um, $8 to nine high 973 932. So it only pulled back about 75 cents, which is, what is that? That's 50% from its high, from its run, or almost 50% from its run. I don't know the math. I can't do the math in my head. Um, that's a little bit around. That's somewhere around 50% from its run. So I have to recognize that 50%. If it pulls back 50% off his highs, it has a 50-50 chance of bouncing back. But eventually, it's going to fade um, overall. And what I did failed to realize is that this still had a chance to push up. Um, and I didn't get out right here, uh, and it started riding on me. I didn't recognize what I was supposed to. Honestly, I kept challenging levels. I wasn't being undisciplined. I just kept challenging levels and levels and levels. Um, uh, but everybody goal. My goal was to get 2 to 1 risk reward or 3 to 1 risk reward. Um, that should be everybody's goal. Um, I was up 4 to 1 right here, and I failed to take it. I didn't realize that yet. I was telling myself it could push up, but I didn't realize, hey, this is gonna push up. You need to get out, and it started riding on me, and I kept thinking, I don't know if I was holding and hoping or what, but I kept thinking maybe it was going to just bounce up and do a drop here and just come down, but it didn't do that, and I failed. This is when I got undisciplined. From here to here, this is where I got undisciplined. Um, I failed to realize it. Not only did I fail to realize it, I failed to actually get out when I realized I was wrong. and I kept challenging it. And when I got a better chance to get out, I think I was like a $700 gain right here. I did not take it because in my head I was stuck on it going the way I want to, and I'm like, no, you can't do that. All week, today is now Friday, but all week, this day and all week before, I saw stocks, and I was in that mindset. But I saw stocks um, drop, and it dropped way more than what I expected. And I was in that mindset of, oh, um, this stock is just going to be like the other ones and just drop a lot. But I was wrong. Honestly, I was just wrong. That wasn't the case, and uh, I stayed in. Excuse me. I stayed in, and I was wrong, and I stayed wrong, and that was my issue, and it just kept uptrending and uptrending. It gave me that $700. It gave me that pullback for a $700 gain. I still didn't take it, and then it kept pushing up, pushing up, pushing up, and eventually, after hours, um, I got out at for a profit of $435. Right here, I was up $1,000 at this point right here. This lowest point right here, I was up $1,000. I did not take it because I was stuck in this mindset of it's gonna go my way, it's gonna drop a lot, I'm gonna make 1,000 or 2,000 in this trade, and that was the wrong mindset because you can't determine how much money you're gonna make, and you can't say, oh, I want this stock to go my way. Your will in the market has no effect. You cannot put your will on the market. It will destroy you. And that's honestly what I did. I didn't realize I was doing it, but I was. And and honestly, it was just like um I was putting my will on the market when um I'm not able to do that. The stock wasn't going my way. So instead of $1,000 gain, I took a $435 gain. I could have done better. I'm not upset about the money. I'm upset about uh, my discipline and my awareness. I wasn't aware at all. I wasn't disciplined on at all, and I also wasn't evaluating myself well enough. Um, and that's that trade for yesterday. Going on to today, or matter of fact, let me speak about the other trade I had yesterday. Uh, Ticker symbol RCAR AR ACRX um wherever the fuck this shit is at. If I can find it. ACRX. ACRX was very illiquid. Um Honestly, I was just looking for a stock to trade. Uh and this was it. I saw that yesterday it pushed up by a lot, but it was illiquid still. And then after hours, it wasn't doing anything, um, wasn't really moving. So so um, pre-market, I got in at uh around 7 o'clock, and the reason why I got in and I got in with 10,000 shares. I got in with a lot of shares, but it is a lot lower price stock. I paid like $51 in commissions. Um, but I got in with a lot because I honestly wanted to make like $100 per penny. Um, I kind of thought it was cool, which is the wrong mindset. But um, my risk was 55 cents. I was risking off of 55 cents. I didn't mean to get a lower average, but I got in at like 144. My average was 144, so I was risking $1,000 on this trade. And honestly, it wasn't the smartest thing to do, but the stock did have opportunity, you know. But if it had better volume, it would have pushed up higher and dropped higher. Um, Probably in a longer time frame. But I knew today. Well, I won't say I knew. There was a high chance that it was going to drop because it went up so much, and I knew it was illiquid. That's one thing I know for sure. It was illiquid, and there's a high chance that this was going to drop. So I got it with 10,000 shares, and um, my risk was uh, 155. Market open, or not even market open, honestly. Or yeah, market open. It dropped significantly, as I thought. Right here, I was up $1,000, I believe, and I did not take it because I thought it could drop more, and I was challenging the levels. And as I said before, um, um, as I said before, uh, all week these stocks have been dropping by a lot. Um, but it's okay. I was wrong, and it did eventually drop past this low, but um, um, it's okay. And eventually, I got out, and I just it just took a long time. Um, well, I won't say a long time from when I got in, but by the time it hit like 11, which is considered to me some time, uh, it dropped down. I just took a $709 gain. That was my first trade for the day. So all in all, I made $1,143 for the day, and I was happy. Going back to the other trade that I traded today, but and let me go back to this because I do want to say something. Um, Honestly, I shouldn't have been in the stock because it was illiquid. It was completely illiquid. It wasn't a trade that anyone should be getting into. If this was live and I was getting in, someone would have noticed my entries. This would have not happened because on an illiquid stock, if they see someone getting in by a lot, they're gonna push that stock up and make you fold. Give me 1 second. So they're gonna make you fold. So yeah, but I'm gonna end this video and I'll make another video for today.